What's going on, YouTube family? Welcome back to another episode of Pips and Points. I'm your host Jono, and today we're gonna basically recap on what we talked about yesterday, which is obviously start the video on NAS. Then we're gonna look at Euro USD. Then we're gonna look at USD and the Canadian dollar. Right? So we're gonna look at all three today, just to round up for the week. And next week we'll look at that when next week arrives. So today is the 14th of Jan and it's February. Okay, and first off, I want to give a big shout out to my subscribers. I want to give a big shout out to people coming over to view this channel, and I appreciate you all. And yeah, sending you love and blessings and many pips and many points. All right, so we all know what that translates into if you don't have a demo account. Okay, so all right, so let's begin. So I'm going to start off today with the NAS100. All right, so at the moment, like I said, on Friday the 7th of Jan, I took a trade with NAS100. It gave me a bit of profits, and it went into so it gave me a bit of profit from this point. I'm still in that position, by the way, so I haven't closed it. It's still active, but it's negative right now. So both positions that I took are both negative, and I took those positions around this level right here. Right, so the second one was over here and the first one was over here somewhere, roughly, right? Okay, or a little bit lower, give or take a little bit lower, but it's around there basically. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Let's move this back. Let's say it's about down here somewhere. Right, so it's about down here. This is where I took my my second trade. So I've got two positions, one here, one here. Okay, and at the moment, as you can see, we're in negative. We're in negative, and it's Friday, and the structure that we can see at the bottom is basically a miniature version of the big one on top, and I'll show you that right now. And as you can see, this looks like it's about to break through and push down to fill this wick, right here. Okay, which also lines up with this liquidity grab. So this was a liquidity grab for all the entries that entered around this level. So if you had your stop around here somewhere, which is a bad idea, you would have got stopped out. Okay, but however, picking up NAS at this current level where it is right now, or possibly lower, it's a steal. It is a bargain. I literally was waiting for this level right here, but I literally got distracted. I got pulled away, and when I actually returned, this whole move had happened. So it's pulled back up, and it was hovering around here somewhere, which is fine because the structure that I'm seeing right now at this level, so if I go to the hourly, that will probably help it a bit more. So the structure that I'm seeing right now at this current level, as you can see, we've had a little bounce around a little range, then it's broken through to do its liquidity grab, right? And now it's now pushed through again, and there's major build up of consolidation at this level. And the structure down here is a structure I really like. I like this. I like how this looks, right? I like how this looks. It's like someone cocking a punch, right? To release literally a powerful punch. So literally it's going to drag all the way down, and it might shoot up or it might go down. That I don't know, but what I do know is if it blesses me again by pulling down to roughly around this range, the range that I missed today because I got distracted, I'm going to be picking up some more. All right, so NAS right now is looking good in terms of what I've picked up. It is negative, it's not profitable right now. I won't lie to you, it's not profitable. It's actually in the red, but I don't mind it because I'm comfortable. Well, I'm confident in the trade that I've played, and like I said, I plan on, depending on how the market moves, but if the market moves as it normally would move, then it could be a slow build to the upside, which is fine. I don't mind, right? But if it's quick, which is what I want, then it's even better. I get out quickly, and I get out with all my pips and all my points. And yeah, happy days. So if you was thinking about doing something with the NAS100, okay, like I said before, it is in a perfect position. It is just for you to take a look at to see if it overall makes sense. But to me, it makes sense. Where it is right now, it makes sense, right? It actually makes sense because it is near the bottom. So if you miss this opportunity, this is your second opportunity to sort something out. Okay, and once again, this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. And please subscribe to the channel. Okay, please subscribe, hit the like button, and hit the notification bell, so whenever I release an awesome video, you'll be the first to be notified, so you can check it out. And bearing in mind, the videos that I do release are time sensitive, okay? So you want to get it, you want to look at it, you want to check it, cross-reference it with your own charts to see if news makes sense. And if it does make sense, do you know what I mean? The market waits for nobody, so get in there and do what needs to be done. You know, I should put on my Emperor Palpatine voice. Do what must be done, Lord Vader. Oh shit. Okay, yeah. So at the moment, as you can see, I'm doing more scribbles on the chart. The chart is looking like a real mess right now, but it's making sense to me in terms of what I'm looking for, what I'm hoping it's gonna do, and how I plan to capitalize on that. All right. So at this point, there's not really a lot I can tell you about NAS right now, for the fact that A, is at a fib level, is at a low point, okay, and there is only one place it can go right now, and that is up. That is up. That's the only way you can go right now, up. So it might zigzag and do all that silly little stuff that it does, but ultimately it's going to head up. Okay, so that is the little bit of a heads up that I can give you on that. Okay, and in relation to that, let's jump into the news real quick. So we're going to go into the news just to have an idea as to what's kind of happened today, why it looks the way it does, right? So today, Friday, what's happened? So today, Friday, we had core retail sales that came out, okay? And the forecast for that was 2%. The previous month, which was December, was 1%. And what came out today was negative 2.3. So terrible news, just like the non-farm payroll, right? And then we have the standard retail sales, okay, and that the forecast for that was 0.0%, right? The previous month of December was 0.2%, and the actual report that came out was 1.9% negative. So that is just more bad news. Hence why this whole situation here happened. Hence why I'm a little bit upset that I was away from where I was just distracted, and literally I missed this move. But this would have been a lovely place to get in on. But who knows, I might actually get that opportunity again. That opportunity might come back up again, and that depends on what is happening in this little area here. So like I say, that if it keeps consolidating and it pushes itself all the way back down here, this might actually be an area where I'm gonna think about maybe doing something. If it comes back down here again, that is, right? If it comes back down here again, it's gonna make sense. So anything lower than that, I'll be looking to pick up. So let me get rid of this because I already have it visually marked out on my actual chart itself, the one that I actually do all the major scribbling. I mean, literally how I scribble on that particular chart, it is an absolute mess, and you guys will hate it if you saw it. It just wouldn't make sense. If you think this looks bad, you should see the other one. Okay, so I think I've covered everything in regards to the NAS today. So I've covered everything in regards to the NAS. So the next thing that I'm gonna talk about, it is the Euro USD, and that is doing something interesting. So let's take a look. Okay, actually let's get the other one that I normally use. All right, so yesterday you can see that I was saying that I was waiting to see what today's candle wick was going to give us before I made a decision on if I was going to jump in or not. Okay, so as it stands right now, okay, I am more than confident to actually put in a pending order somewhere around here, somewhere around this level right here, just under the fib, and that would be 1.14. Okay, but don't hold me to it because I may or may not, and this would be something that I'll be looking to enter into Sunday night. All right, but however, it is a bit of a risky move. Reason being is right. As I was analyzing this for the coming days, because I've been watching this for a little while. If you've gone through the videos and all the times we talk about Euro USD, you've noticed that it's been in this particular move for a little while, and you've been tracking it, right? Now, in the back of my mind, okay, I believe that this level over here, right? So let me just put a different color in there so it really pops out. So I'm just going to mark it red, and we're going to make it super fat, right? So this little trend line at the bottom right here, okay, correlates with another price action, correlates with another drop, sorry, price action level, another drop, which is right here, right? But this is on the daily. And like, a part of me thinks that this is going to try to make its way down here again. It's actually going to try to make its way down here again. And what happened yesterday or the day before that on Wednesday was a bit of a surprise, because I literally wasn't expecting it to go up, but it did go up, okay? So I'm now thinking that, okay, this is going to be a new higher low, because obviously this is a lower, well, this is a lower low, well, a lower low, or a lower high actually. Let me see the other one, right? So the other one, if you go all the way back, and this would have taken us back in December 2016. Wow, that's a while back. 2016. You can see here that this here is a lower low, and this is a lower high, and this area might also be another lower high. But however, I still think it's going to come down here somewhere. So although it's done what I wanted to do, and I'm happy to take this particular trade, there's a part of me that is still telling me to wait on this one. Okay, so if there's any awesome technical analyzers out there that are watching, that are tracking EURUSD and happen to watch this video, and if they want to weigh in on my thoughts on this would be fantastic. I would love to hear what your thoughts are on this current situation right here, because a part of me is like, it's going to go up, but at the same time, it hasn't finished what it's doing down here yet. It hasn't finished it. So will it finish it, or will it just create something new and we'll have a weird looking alignment? Because one thing about the market is it usually aligns itself, right? So as you can see, we have a perfect alignment at the top and we have an alignment at the bottom. So it's only logical to think it's going to come down here. It's only logical to think it's going to come down here. But like I said, like literally, let me try this way. I mean, even if we dragged it through, okay, it still makes sense. It still makes sense for it to do what it's doing at the top. But however, it's something that I'm going to have to figure out on Sunday night or possibly Monday evening if I'm going to do anything. Because the confirmation looks good, but at the same time, it could be false. This could just break the structure only for it to fly back down again. That possibility is real. It can definitely happen, okay? And as you can see, it kind of looks like it wants to do that. But will it do that? That's the question. Will it do that? So I mean, guys, take a look. I mean, literally, how would you play this situation? It's broken the structure, which is this over here, right? This line over here, it's gone up, and now it's making its way back down again. Would you say it's going to bounce at this trend line and continue its journey upwards? Bearing in mind it's near a fib level. Who knows? I guess only time will tell. So we're going to leave the EURUSD for now, and we're going to keep an eye on it. But at this point, I don't mind taking a trade on a buy and see how that plays out, because I'm somewhat confident it might go good, it might go bad, but either way, that's the way of the markets. That it is what it is. All right. So the next thing that I'm going to look at right now, it is the USD and the Canadian dollar. So let's have a look at that. Let's have a look. And it has pulled back, but it didn't pull back at this level, right? So it has pulled back, right? So it has pulled back. Let's have a look, see if this makes sense. Kind of does. Yeah, we leave it as red for now. Kind of does make sense. We've gone to the 4 hourly. Let's drag it down and see if this overall thing really makes sense. Yes, it does. So right now this looks good. We have potential pips all the way up here, right? All of that is potential pips, okay? So there's two ways you can actually do this, depending on how you want to play it. And once again, not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Please subscribe. If If you need financial advice, please seek a trained professional. They will help you with all of that. Or better yet, you want to do it yourself, continue learning from me and other people that obviously have awesome content to share as to how you can build wealth for yourself. So that would be the area, that would be the potential profit area that you'll be looking at over there, potential profit area, right? And on the flip side of that, this may also pull back. So the price might actually come back down to 1.24, at which point you could then try to take it to the upside of 1.29. Alright, you could try to take it to the upside of 1.29, but that's how this particular situation is looking like right now. It just looks clean, it looks simple, it looks straightforward, there's no confusion, and that's how I would actually play that situation, literally. So folks, this is it for this video. Okay, so I want to thank you for coming over and watching. I know it was really quick, I didn't go in depth. It's just because everything at this point right now just seems very straightforward, and it is Friday, so usually the charts always look straightforward on a Friday, and then on a Monday and Tuesday, that's when it starts to look confusing again. Okay, so once again, I want to thank you all for taking the time to spend your precious time viewing the content that I've put out there. I really appreciate you for that. Don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe button, and to drop a comment if there is anything that obviously you want us to discuss. I will appreciate that. And I want to thank you. Have an awesome weekend, and we'll get back to this again either on Sunday night or on Monday evening, where we can talk more awesome things about pips and points. Jono signing out. Have a good one and stay blessed.